Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy Heel back at it again with a new video. This will be my GFW Impact Wrestling review for August 24, 2017. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, give this video a big old thumbs up, and share this video throughout your entire social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. You all know the fun places out there to share videos. If you want to interact with me on Twitter, it's @HeelSteven. I try to tweet a lot during the wrestling shows, Raw, SmackDown, Impact, whenever I get a chance to, and also pay-per-views. I'm gonna be very honest, I usually don't watch GFW, not like I used to back in the day or when it was called Impact Wrestling. And I did say a while back that I will not be watching till they pretty much strip Alberto El Patron of the GFW world title. Keep this in mind though, even though I wasn't watching, I kept in touch with what was going on throughout the YouTube clips on their YouTube channel. And being that the big news from last week regarding Eli Drake, I decided to make an exception tonight because again, I do like Eli Drake. I think he's a phenomenal wrestler. So again, I decided to make an exception for tonight. So the show kicked off with a video package from last week's, I guess, post Lashley vs. Seidel, where backstage Jeff Jarrett and American Top Team's coach Dan Lambert were arguing, what happened with one of the guys from American Top Team decided to choke out Brian Hebner. And it was back and forth arguing, right, about Lashley. Should he stay in pro wrestling or just go back to MMA full time? And out of nowhere, James Storm gets involved, telling the guys from American Top Team to get the fuck out, what have you. And I gotta say, I like that. I like the whole segment behind it too, because for a long time, right, there's always been this beef between wrestling fans and MMA fans. So I like the fact that we got that. I do feel eventually that one of these guys from American Top Team will have a match. I don't know what it's going to be about, but I get that feeling. Comment down below your thoughts on that as well. So now after this, we get Jim Cornette talking to the talent early in the day, talking about the importance of tonight's Gauntlet match and being the GFW World Champion and how the wrestler should represent the company, whoever's holding the championship. And then we had OVE against the Heat Seekers in the opener, which I thought overall was an okay opener. Nothing really special here, just to get the crowd, I guess, excited for the show, what have you. We had Eli Drake backstage in Cornette's office, and he was wanting to change his number because apparently in this Gauntlet match, he's going in as entry number 1. But Cornette's like, yeah, sure, why not? So Eli Drake will no longer be entering at number 1. He'll be entering at number 2. This is not fair to Drake. If you watch the 92 Rumble with Ric Flair winning at number 3, you'll get that reference. I'm just saying. And then we get Taryn Terrell. She comes out to explain why she calls Gail Kim the Knockouts title last week against Sienna. Let me just say this, Taryn Terrell, Sunday school did her a lot of good. And she talked about all this time that she was gone, Gail Kim ignored her. She has been married to that famous chef, Robert Irvine, how they've been opening restaurants left and right, how, Gail Kim is retiring. So she did pretty much Gail Kim a favor. And out came Gail Kim, furious, mad. She got into the ring, ready to, go at it with Taryn Terrell, but Terrell left the ring. I get the feeling, yes, there will be a match somewhere down the line between Taryn Terrell and Gail Kim. However, I don't know if the spark is still there. Now, I don't know if Taryn Terrell has been wrestling on the independent scene since she left Impact Wrestling. But again, we'll find out if the spark is still there from their matches from 2013. We get a video package with some of the guys from the Gauntlet match in black and white talking about why they'll win the Gauntlet, what have you. Which I thought was cool because it gets you hyped up for the main event. It tells you how important it is to watch the main event, what it means for them to be the world champion. You had guys like EC3, Eli Drake, Moose, Lashley, Eddie Edwards, KM, just to name a few guys that were in that video package. Then we had Jim Cornette in his office again with Bobby Lashley and the guys from American Top Team. And they were all arguing about what happened last week when, one of the guys from American Top Team, again, choked out Brian Hebner. Cornette's like, hey, listen, Bobby, you're one of the best out there right now. You gotta make a choice. Also, Dan Lambert's like, I agree as well. You gotta make a choice. You can't do both at the same time. I'll be real about it. This is just my honest opinion, and take it for what it's worth. Yes, Lashley's a phenomenal wrestler, all you want. He is the wrestler now that WWE wanted him to be 10 years ago. That being said, Lashley, I feel, is gonna leave Impact Wrestling or GFW somewhere down the line for Bellator. I'll tell you this right now. If he ever becomes the Bellator World Heavyweight Champion, he'll be leaving GFW. Lashley gets a call up from the UFC. He's leaving GFW. There's just no bones about it. Let's keep it 100 with that, all right? We then had Grado in the ring saying goodbye to the US because apparently he's getting deported. And he talks about how he's going to miss America and miss cheese fries and hot dogs and chili dogs, what have you. Out came Laurel Van Ness, and she's literally fixed herself up. She's clean now. She's no longer in that messy wedding dress that she wore a while back. Everyone was in shock. And then she proposed to Grado, which Grado says yes, because now he's going to stay in America. And out came Congo Kong to pretty much stop all this from happening. And out of nowhere, out came Mahabali Shera. Now, to my understanding, this was supposed to be Tyrus. But as you all know, Tyrus posted that video on Instagram, I want to say a week or two ago, talking about he's done with GFW. So I guess now Mahabali Shera is literally there in replacement, which is kind of weird too, because we haven't seen Shera in a long time. So like, boom, just put him in there out of nowhere, whatever. Even though, yeah, they'll probably say in the story, hey, Grado and Shera have been friends for a long time, so let it be. We then had the main event, the Gauntlet for the gold match for the GFW World title. Number 1 was Eddie Edwards. Number 2 was Eli Drake. Overall, I thought the match was a very solid match. All the guys that were in this match got their shit in, as in their spots, their moves, what have you. The final 5 were Johnny Impact, Eli Drake, Moose, Lashley, and Eddie Edwards. And out of nowhere, Moose eliminates Lashley, right? And he's literally just outside, right in front of American Top Team. And they're all mad, what have you, right? So then the final 2 men in this whole match were Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards, just the same way they started the whole match. It was all said and done. Eli Drake got the pinfall win to become the new world champion. And I gotta say, overall, I'm very happy for Eli Drake. I feel like he deserves it. He should have been the world champion a long time ago, but it's better late than never. And I can't wait to see what he does with that world title. And on the side as well, there was a little brawl once again with the American Top Team guys. Apparently they attacked the referee again. That was happening literally outside the ring. But the focal point here was Eli Drake, new GFW world champion. And I can't wait to see how this is all going to go down. Drop your comment down below your thoughts on Impact tonight if you watched it or not. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Make sure you like all my videos. And as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, on this channel, it's wrestling and whatever.